David, defeat today, how do you reflect on that one?
I think overall there's parts of it we're obviously frustrated by, but again you can see some things that we've tried to implement through training. At times I thought we just sat a wee bit too deep, invited a bit of pressure on, which led to the kind of ruthlessness of Hearts. The directness that they played, the overloads that they played in the wider areas causes a bit of trouble. However, I think there's areas within that we dealt with it well. Just moments when we're going forward in transition, I think we can handle it a wee bit better, whether it's keeping the ball or counter-attacking. But overall, obviously not happy with the result, but there's parts of the performance we can be happy with and work on going forward.
There's a lot of the performance today that is similar to last week. MD watching the game would probably be fair in thinking that, but is it more a frustration today? As you said, Hearts were just more ruthless, and when you get to that 3, 4, 5, the game's away from you and it is just about trying to keep the score down as much as you can.
Yeah, I would say so, though. I think in comparison to last week as well, I thought Hearts had a lot more rotation in terms of how they were playing. You could see the different patterns that they were trying to play against us that maybe causes a trouble at times. However, last week I felt our shape was a wee bit better and we wanted to kind of use that a wee bit more today. But again, we had a few changes in the lineup as well, but again, everyone in the squad knows how we want to go and play going forward. Our shape shouldn't be kind of disjointed the way it was at times. However, if we can regather that in training and get it back into the way it was against Hibs, then I think we're looking good going forward.
You touch on changes in lineup, and there's a few, we'll not go through them all, but one of the enforced changes as such was Lily Boyce dropping to the bench after being away with the national team during the week. As much as a headache for you and Ian to pick the side, it's obviously pleasing that players playing at Queen's Park are getting that recognition.
100%. I think obviously it shows that Lily went away and captained the squad in the last game as well. Obviously, as you said, she played yesterday, so we just wanted to monitor our kind of game time today. We understand that she's not going to be able to play the full 90 minutes. However, the ones that did play today, I thought they done well at the times that they were playing on the ball and obviously defensively. But as a team, as I've mentioned, we can do a wee bit better. But yeah, credit to us, obviously Lily being in part of Scotland, that just shows that we're starting to get players in that internationally recognised as well.
A bit of a break next weekend before before attention turns to Partick Thistle. What's the plan for between now and then, and how do you look at that game?
I think just to fine tune all the little things that we can maybe get a wee bit better at in terms of our shape, out of possession, and what we want to go and do in possession. I thought actually at times today our build looked a lot better, starting from the goalkeeper. You could see the different rotations we're trying to do. We're getting into that kind of middle third, but now it's kind of working on, right, what do we do after we get it into that area and how can we actually go and hurt teams going forward. So probably looking forward to the Partick Thistle game in terms of what can we now do going towards their goal. I think we've started to get an idea of how our shape looks out of possession, but now when we get into that final third, what's the different ideas that we've got to go and hurt teams.
Thanks, Dave.